Okay, as we re-enter general session, I'm going to turn the mic over to Tony Wheatley here for his presentation.
Okay, we're requesting some commission action on 2 acquisitions for the FELO program. First proposed recommendation, department's requesting approval to proceed with the acquisition of property identified as property A for a mitigation project. This acquisition is 100% FELO funded. Our justification is to meet the federal requirements and obligations of the FELO program in the various service areas. Once this property is acquired, the design construction phase are in place, the commission will revisit this project and determine future use.
Is there any discussion on this
Mr.
matter?
Chairman, I need to recuse myself from this vote at this time.
Okay, the record shows that Commissioner Knott has recused himself from the vote on issue A. Is there any discussion on the proposal that's before us? I'll entertain a motion that we, go ahead.
I'm gonna make a motion that we,
Accept and go on with this proposal?
Yes.
Let Tony take it from here?
yeah.
So we have
Second.
a motion and a second from Dr. Carlos, the motion being from Mr. Bond. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
And opposed, no. Motion carries, so Mr. Wheatley will carry on with that proposal.
Ready to go
Uh,
get
Now,
Commissioner
second
Knight.
proposal.
Me.
Yeah, we'll get him back.
Commissioner Knight can come back.
Yeah, you get ready to say yours.
He's dropping the kids off the pool. What'd he say?
Remember that, everybody watching this on delayed telecast is gonna wonder about that. I mean, I just thought I'd remind you all, everything is being recorded, so I'm trying to be kind of formal here. as we
That was a
proceed.
joke.
That's why I try to get order here among you all sometimes that you all think we're at a ball game. So. Hang on a moment. So are we, did he?
That's what happens when they win the state shotgun
Let's do that.
championship. they get the full
Mr. Chairman,
party.
there are
Yes.
enough here present.
Okay,
to
go ahead
take
with
a
your
vote,
presentation.
if
Go
you'd
ahead.
like to do so.
Go ahead, Mr. Wheatley. Go ahead, Mr.
The
Wheatley.
department is requesting approval to proceed with the acquisition of property identified as property B for mitigation project. The acquisition is 100% FELO funded. Our justification is to meet the requirements of the obligations of the FELO program, the various service areas. Once this property is acquired, the design construction phase are in place, the commission will revisit this project and determine future use.
Okay, anybody have any questions or anything to say about Project B?
I'll move
I'm
that
gonna
way.
recuse myself from this vote.
Let the record show that the Commissioner Knott has re-entered the room and Commissioner Bond has recused himself from issue B. So we have a full commission here for this vote, except for Commissioner Bond, who recused himself.
I'll move
Is there
that we
any
proceed
discussion?
with this accusation.
I have a motion from Dr. Carlos that we acquire or go on with this, and a second from Commissioner Fisher. Is there any further discussion on issue B or Project B? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carries.
Motion
Thank
to
you,
adjourn.
gentlemen.
Sir?
Second.
Motion to adjourn.
No, sir, not yet. I can't take that yet. I'm gonna give the commissioner a minute to speak to the commission.
Tell Kevin to come back in, Steve.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm coming back to you.
I didn't see it on the agenda.
It's not on there.
I wrote another poem to read to you. I'm actually joking. I just want to say to you guys, it's the last year has been, it's really been good. We've been through a lot of challenges. This place is better than it was a year ago, in a lot of ways. Those of you that have served for a few years, you definitely have seen it. So it's really been a pleasure of mine to do what we've done in the last year. In the theme of change, I want to say to you guys, I want to give these meetings to you guys, and I want you to set the schedule this year. We have to have 4 meetings in Frankfort. We've talked about changing these meetings into committee and commission meetings during the same time. If we do that, those meetings have to be, those 4 meetings have to be here in Frankfurt. We've even talked about having a meeting in the Salado Center. Those are all options. But what I would like you all to do, because it's your time, you're the volunteers, let's set our dates, something that works for best for the group. Some of you won't be able to make them. If you want to travel throughout the state, what I suggest we do is not have a commission or committee meeting per se, have a work group and invite the public, just like we would for a traditional commission meeting. Those ideas, I think, really should be driven by you all. So if you have a site throughout the state where you want to get together, you want to look at a WMA, you want to look at a, you know, maybe Deer in Western Kentucky. Harry loves to have these meetings in Western Kentucky. But again, these meetings are your all's meetings, and we want to have that fellowship, and we just want to be open. We want to be transparent to the public, and so going forward, I think if we can do things across the state, I think we're better for it. And just keep in mind, we got to meet the requirement of the 4 meetings here. But thank you all, and it's going well. Our revenues are up $1.4 million this year compared to 18. Our budget was lower. That's in a concerning time. I'm happy to report those things, but we've got huge challenges ahead when it comes to funding. We got a lot of things to deal with, but I'll tell you, we got a lot of good people here that are helping me do this. Thank you, guys.
So January 24th is agreed with everybody, that's okay, and that should be here, our first one in the year. You know, I'm thinking the times for us to meet outside of here might be the nice times of year, you know. In the January part, I think our first,
January the 20 what?
4th, January 24th.
Is that the only option we have?
Well, no, but he can't, Dr. Carlos can't be here in February.
You go.
He's heading out, so it's either the 20, what would be after the 24th, right at the very end of January, or, because we don't want to do it here in the next 2 weeks. So
31st.
it's going to have to be real near the end of January, because he can't be here in
We can
February.
do it on New Year's Eve.
That's too
No.
early.
That's too close.
It's too
That's
quick.
close. To be 30, yeah,
Last day of that
be
season.
31st.
The 31st or the 24th, gentlemen. And we're in
24th.
open session right now, so
31st works better for me. But
31st is agreed to 31st here in Frankfurt.
I'm fine with that.
Is that okay with everybody? Is that okay with you? You can still meet your requirements? I'll entertain a motion for adjournment if there is no further business before the commission. I have a motion from Mr. Fisher. I need a second. I have a second from Dr. Carlos. All in favor of that motion to adjourn, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Meeting adjourned.
Before y'all leave, I just want to thank you for coming to West Kentucky. You know, y'all have been down there 3 times, tremendously helped with Ballard every time you came down. This last time you came down, the night that we went to Shields' house, we raised, directed $200,000 to Ducks Unlimited for Ballard County.
That's great.
Great.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Great host.
And DU was greatly impressed that we were all there. That's the first time in national DU history, that all commission members and the commissioners have appeared at a DU event. First time in DU history. That's pretty impressive.
That's what we do for Harry.
Yep.
Thank you, gentlemen.
I'd have been there